at a 20. On the Parker run, this was the block you talked about that just did this go on for a while? It's only 10 yards out of bounds between these two. Finally, Mendenhall comes over to separate. Oh, man. First down, Leonard. Down to the third running back, the Bengals. And the flag comes out. Whitworth and Harrison had an exchange.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, blow to the head. Defense number 92. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Reception of the season, and now flags come down. Words back and forth, some pushing and some shoving. And the Packers are saying that a Chicago Bear.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. The offense number 65. That foul will be assessed on the kickoff.
Boy, that's 65 right in the middle.
Clearly afterwards, things get rolled up here. Boy, if it was him, he wasn't much of a position to do it. He must have reached up and kicked at somebody. Guy was on his back.
So it'll be 3rd and 11. And here's Abraham. That's a hand on, but that's all. And the pass is caught by Braylon Edwards. And it takes 5 Falcons to bring him down at the 22. And now, tempers are flaring. And extremely upset is Nick Mangold. And someone here is going to have to pay the price. And we wonder whether a disqualification may be in the offing as well. We'll see.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness number 20 defense, offense. 15-yard penalty. First and 10 after the assessment of the penalty.
Some blocks, and that's when the Falcons took exception. Braylon Edwards not going down. No whistle yet. The whistle's now coming into play as the play is finished up, and that's where the guys got into it.
And Thomas Jones coming into it way after, and that's why he got hit with the penalty.
So here at the end of the play, there's the penalty. Thomas Jones getting both hands up on the face mask there. I believe that's Croy Bierman.
To the 24-yard line, a gain of a yard. Here's another penalty marker. Boys are losing their decorum out there. Now, there's a big penalty. Somebody just pushed the Browns quarterback. Another penalty marker.
Well, Derek Anderson grabbed Stanford Rout and pulled him off a pile. And Rout just turned around and gave him a slam for it.
There are 2 fouls on the play. After the play is over and on the Powell, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 92 of the defense.
Richard Seymour of the Raiders.
Then in the scuffle, number 70 of Cleveland, personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
Rex had
Those penalties were offset.
There you go, Randy.
Second down.
Oh, yeah.
What you do about nothing?
Yeah, see, it was Steinbach's 65's in the middle of it, Hadnot's in the middle of it. Bodies start falling on the ground.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 92 defense. 15 yards. It'll be second down.
Obviously, Richard Seymour was giving his critique of the call.
All right, Goose, we've got a teaching tool. You and I always, we coach our son's team, and we are always talking about contain. Somebody better contain Olin Kreutz right now.
Yeah, he was trying to get at Ernie Sims.
No flag at all, huh? To make the play, but his hustle to get outside is the difference.
Pearson, Prelo were jawing with one another. We figured they'd get locked up. Take a look at this. All the way through the play. And Williams gets away with one here.
Yeah, that's he got away with one on the field. I'm not sure he's going to get away with one from a fine.
That's Ndamukong Suh, number 90, and he's going to come in on Brady.
After the play was over, personal foul, face mask, number 70 of the offense. 15-yard penalty. The down counts. Second down.
That's Logan Mankins. Yes or not? And now he comes in late, and there's another one coming up, and then he actually takes a shot at Logan Mankins, and there's no excuse for an official not seeing Ndamukong Suh.
And it looks like we're going to have something over here with Deshaun Jackson at the end of that play. Looks like he and Antrell Roll continuing their conversations from during the course of the week.
One thing you don't want to do when you get a little altercation is take your helmet off.
And now a flag has been thrown.
That was Brandon Jacobs in there.
Well, the trash talk started during the offseason between OCU Manure, LaShawn McCoy, Steve Smith when he was.
Two Ravens are right there. Mason Burris, Mason the former Raven, and now you got all this going on with Hunter getting involved. Last guy the Jets can afford to lose is any offensive lineman right now. Be caught by Mason, but he can't get the first down. Derek Mason, and he gets into it with one of his ex-teammates here, but Paul Kruger. Mason started his career at Tennessee, then came here. He's caught 60 or more passes for 11 straight years, and now he wants to further it, which is not a very good idea at this particular point.
Yeah, and Derek Mason was known even when he was with the Ravens for being
Smith, the fiery guy, Roman Harper, and he kicked him a little bit. There comes Woodson, watch. Late on his knees. Quarterbacks hate that. He pushes him with his left foot. Woodson doesn't like that. Now you got two all-pros having a conversation, and it's not about Hawaii.
Not about the Pro Bowl.
This time, Frosty Rucker was right there. Just a yard gain for Rice.
Well, you see Phil Taylor there right in the middle of your picture. That's going to be so important. Getting a healthy Phil Taylor back in is a huge boost for this defense.
High formation. Richardson left side. Leads over one man. Has to fight his way into Kansas City territory. And now we have another flag. Sean Smith made the stop. And a bit of a tussle after the whistle had blown the play dead.
Yeah, the ball came loose late, and once it's loose, it doesn't matter if the whistle blew or not. Guys are trying to fight for it. And that's when...
And now, tempers flare. There is one Panther player right in the midst of the Buffalo sideline. There was obviously a late hit here, which caused the flag. And Steve Smith right in the middle of that pack.
The play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 23, defense, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, first down.
Careless penalty against the Buffalo Bills.
Dick, huge penalty by Carolina, or by Buffalo here. Clearly out of bounds. Play is over. They're getting off on third down.
Yeah, you can see here at the bottom, Janoris Jenkins and Steve Smith. This started a couple plays ago. Steve Smith, again, this is a guy is as competitive as gets. Janoris Jenkins, I would be telling him if I'm his coach, look, you are not going to win this battle.
everybody to the outside to try and get pressure. So he goes, okay, I'm just going to turn around and hand the thing off. But in talking with Ben Roethlisberger last night, he said you'd see stuff like that. Chris Canty sort of a pile drive and then a couple of shoves, and the big guys get into it. And but Torrey Smith and Ike Taylor on the outside going at it, a little holding going on, and then a little of that and a little of that. You know, wide receivers are pretty rough and tumble guys, Al. You know?
During the offseason. Willie Colon right there, folks. Can we get him? Yeah, sure. He's got him. He's still pushing him back. Everyone's fighting.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 38, for throwing the opponent's helmet. That 15-yard penalty is an automatic first down.
Sergio Brown.
Nice job by Geno Smith getting the dump to Bilal Powell. And they're going at it one more time. There's some bad blood between these two teams. We heard Paul Alexander at the outset of the broadcast say that we've been hearing the Jets, Rex, and some of their linemen talk about how we owe the Bengals one because we got embarrassed by this team. And
after the play was over, a personal foul, unnecessary roughness, Cincinnati, number 84. It's a 15-yard penalty. Correction, I have the wrong number. The foul was against Cincinnati, 15 yards from the end of the run and an automatic first down.
On Alteron Vernon. Watch him come back to the ball. Snaps off that route. Closes in on it. Takes a hit from Barron. And then see right there, this is when he gets up. There's some words being exchanged.
Look at Steve Smith here at the top of the screen. You talk about wide receivers getting in the run. Look at the physicalness. We all know Steve Smith is not going to be a player who's going to back down. Just got to
see if we can figure out where it started. Anthony Hitchens there got tangled up, it looked like, with Herzlich and a few others
on special teams, and sometimes it's just a long day at the office, and it's been that way for Ricardo Lockett. You watch what you go through. You're on the ground, you get back up, you're getting hit by the two guys again, you're fighting, you're working, you get all the way down, and you get in on the tackle, and your emotions get away from me for a split second because Kurt Coleman comes in, gives you a little shove, and pop, and you are out of the game, and that is it. Your day is over.
Last play on first down, Wilson to Graham. A little stiff arm, and he is ridden out of bounds at the 17 and out of bounds. We've got a confrontation between Josh Norman and Jimmy Graham.
He's more comfortable. He hasn't been there a whole lot. Nothing big there. That's just football. Little good competitive juices flowing up there on the sidelines.
Josh Norman at 6.
Meanwhile, this was Watkins and Revis on that run play.
I like it.
I'll see you on the next down.
Yep. You know, Sammy Watkins going, yeah, I know you, Revis Island. You're
Bridgewater, Peterson, Hayward in his way, and a good job by Casey Hayward. Gain of 6, third down coming up, and Peterson's all fired up. I think both these teams realize what this game means.
Aiming for Green with the coverage on the play. Look at Von Miller.
Look at all that talking going on.
He was fined last week for the hit on Tom Brady.
Well, look, Phillip Rivers done a little bit of talking. That's a good tackle by Von Miller.
So what are you doing, Von? You've got the game. You've got the win. I've taken my beating all day.
See if they throw it here. Another read option with Smith on the keeper. Smith cuts back and picks up the first down. He is so underrated with his legs. He's third in the NFL in rushing yards, and now a little extracurricular after the run by Smith.
Well, Alex Smith didn't like the hit. Now, and this was the extracurricular as Winston exchanged words with Trumaine Johnson, then got pushed by Donald from behind. Safarian Jenkins got in there to support his quarterback, but then Winston and Donald came together again.
Joined with Mike Evans as they came off the field at the end of the half.
Well, you know he's not going to back down from confrontation. You saw it start at the end, that last play in the red zone, talking between the two of them. So this is a matchup we're going to have.
When they were born in 2002. Second and 8, and checks it off underneath. Peterson slips, and then gets tackled by Ryan after a gain of a couple, and now you got a little action along the sideline. There's only 2 white shirts in amongst about 9 green.
So they'll play the field position game here with Colquitt. Amendola deep, gets out of the way. This ball bounces at the 5, and down there a flag is thrown. And some pushing and shoving. Officials trying to get involved. We know what happened last week, of course, with Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. Officials on high alert.
This is an interesting hit here because Amendola hit number 30 for the Chiefs there, going down into that. Jamel Fleming with the crown of his helmet. Yes, he did. Fleming getting in position to make that catch.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, receiving team number 80. That penalty is half the distance to the goal. It'll be a New England ball, first down.
Panthers were going to come off the field again. And he did it right in front of his head coach.
Wow. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 13, offense for taunting. This is the first unsportsmanlike conduct of this type for number 13.
The 2 of those penalties.
I think Beckham thought that he was hit out of bounds by Xavier Rhodes.
This went on during the break, and this little altercation with a left hand in the face of the rookie corner Anthony Brown, and then Deshaun Jackson went over to the side. What a postseason he's had. What a career he's had. We'll be right back after this message from State Farm.
The emphasis they have on him coming into this game, and he has been turning it loose, and pretty good coverage on the other end. There's some of the frustration that's coming out, and not even
was involved with Jarvis Landry, and that's what started it. And like you said, there's no flag.
They have to stop New England, and all the Patriots are doing is picking up first down after first down. Some issues between the two teams. We've seen Edelman involved with about 3 incidents where the blocking has been hard, the physical back and forth. He and Fuller grabbed the face mask. Edelman's trying to point it out.
Still had his hand on it.
McCaffrey with a head of steam. First down and more into 49er territory. And Ward drives him out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So McCaffrey, and they have to separate some of the athletes.
And it's just downhill. The speed, athleticism, and power at the end against Ward.
And McCaffrey goes to the sidelines.
Beckham had that reception on him earlier. Phillips got his hands on him off the line of scrimmage right there, and Odell decided to grab and not let go.
Quick out, and there is Hopkins finally getting involved, and the ball comes out. It's a fumble, and it's the Bills' ball. That is Edmonds with the fumble recovery. Well, Murphy's Law for Houston. The moment Hopkins finally gets involved, as there's flags down here with all the extra pushing and shoving, it ends up a turnover.
Playoff intensity ramped up here. A little back and forth between Lamar Jackson and the rookie Jeffrey Simmons out of Mississippi State.